Hey planner friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning from the 5th to the 11th of September in my medium passion planner. Let's get started. So the kit that I'm using this week is Wellness from Plannerface, and this was a mystery kit, so I have a few extra sheets. I do PR for Plannerface, so you can use my code in the description to save yourselves a little bit of money and also mention me for a freebie. As this was the first heavy week of my new training program, I thought that this kind of health and wellness inspired kit would be perfect. You may notice that this video is a little bit shorter compared to some of my previous videos, and that is because I initially planned to do a kind of plan as I go style video because I didn't have a huge amount to pre-plan this week, and then this week got quite busy and I forgot all week and only really noticed when I sat down to film this voiceover and was like, why is my video so short? So anyway, onto the actual setup. As usual, I've started off by shading in the parts of the timelines where I'm going to be asleep, and then I've gone in with my Grey Stabilo fine liner to mark in my alarm times, split my personal and work to do boxes in half to give myself extra checklist space, and also create my 5-day habit tracker in the bottom left hand corner for things I have to do at work every single day. I've then gone in with the fine liner side of my vintage sepia passion highlighter, which is my theme colour for September, to draw at the start and end of my work day. Next, I've gone in with my trusty Pilot friction pen to write in my meals for the week, so breakfast, lunch and dinner on each day, except days where I don't have an alarm set, where I won't mark in breakfast until I do my memory keeping at the end of the day. I'm then highlighting over all of the checkboxes in the bottom left hand corner, all of those meals that I've just written in, and also colouring in the daily focus boxes of days where I'm not going to be at work with that vintage sepia passion highlighter. I really like the colour of this highlighter. In previous years I've used like a Crayola Super Tip, which was way too dark, and then I also used a highlighter last year which was, I called it beige, but I think it was supposed to be peach, and it just didn't quite give me the autumn vibes, but this pen, this is the one for September for me. But that is it for my pen base. Now we can get started on some stickers, and as always I'm starting with my meal plan tracker, which is just something that I made in Excel and print off on sticker paper myself. I'm then adding in the squared off half box with some deco from the kit into the weekly focus box, and finishing off my sidebar with my daily check-in habit tracker and a decorative box to cover up the quote section. Moving on to my washi headers, I've cut one of the 15mm strips from the kit in half to cover my personal and work to-do list header and my Space of Infinite Possibility header, and then I've cut a 6mm chunk from the second piece of washi to create my extra gratitude header in the bottom left hand corner. I really like that with the washi for this kit the colours are a little bit muted compared to the actual colours of like the boxes and stuff, just because I didn't want this spread to end up looking too heavy. I'll finish off the base of my spread with the weekend banner, and then we can get into my plans for the week. So zooming in and starting off on Monday, I'm using a long flag with the computer monitor doodle from the kit to mark in that this date we were supposed to have our broadband upgraded to fibre optic. In work on Monday I was duty scientist, so I'm using a regular event label and a skinny event label from the kit with the Joy of Planning Scientist Girl on the regular event label to mark that in. I'm then using a patterned skinny event label at the bottom of the day with the birthday balloon doodles from the kit to mark in that it was my friend's birthday. Moving on to Tuesday, I'm using a glitter header in the daily focus box to mark that I was working from home because I still don't have any work from home scripts, and there was nothing much going on Tuesday daytime, so I'm just marking in my first weight session of the week, which I will eventually put a leg day script on using a Pinky Stickers printable. Then on Wednesday I'm using a quarter box with the laptop doodle from the kit to mark in at my usual Wednesday afternoon seminar, and another Pinky Stickers printable to mark in doing some yoga in the evening. I should mention I've messed around with the colour of these Pinky Stickers printables, so this isn't a colour that you actually get on the sheet if you download the same one that I did. Flipping over to Thursday, I'm starting off with another glitter header in the daily focus box to mark that I was again working from home, and I was supposed to have a one-to-one this day that actually got cancelled, but I'm using a long flag with the flag portions cut off and the book doodle from the kit to mark that in. Then for the afternoon I'm marking in another workout with a Pinky Stickers printable and a pull day script from Plannerface, and marking in recycling using a recycling icon also from Plannerface. On Friday I'm marking in our quality meeting using a third box from the kit with some deco, and then marking in my cardio in the evening. As I mentioned, I really didn't have a lot to pre-plan this week, so we're on to Saturday, where I'm first marking in editing and recording this voiceover using a third box with some deco from the kit and an edit script from Plannerface, and then I'm going to mark in at my usual planning time on Saturday morning using a flag and the planner doodle from the kit with another planning script from Plannerface. Moving on to Saturday afternoon, I'm using one of my favourite size boxes from a Plannerface glitter add-on sheet to mark in my weightlifting class, which actually was cancelled this day, so I moved this around in my final spread, but for now I'm marking that in using a weightlifting girl from Joy of Planning. I can then finish off Saturday by using a half box as usual on Saturday evening to mark in whatever we got up to. You can kind of tell how long I've been hanging on to this mystery kit for by the fact that there is a deco printed half box in it. Moving on to Sunday, I'm marking in a chunk of time for doing some cleaning using a 3-hut checklist box and the vacuum doodle from the kit. I have actually been spreading my cleaning out throughout the week a little bit more, so I'm not sure how long this box is going to stay where I keep putting it, but for now this is where I put it this week. I'm then marking and uploading this video using a piece of one of the boxes from the mystery add-on sheet, which I have trimmed down a little bit, and that's with a YouTube button icon from Ickle & Co and an upload script from Plannerface. I can then finish off Sunday by marking in my last weight session of the week, and that is it for my pre-planning. So after I finished the setup of this spread and realised that it was so quick and also there wasn't a whole bunch of pre-planning that I'd actually had to do, I was like, I'll do a plan as I go video for next week because then it'll kind of be a little bit of a longer video and also kind of show some of my memory keeping, and I completely forgot every single day this week to record me doing my memory keeping. I think it's just been one of those weeks. As usual, I'm filling in some of the time when I'm at work with the decorative boxes from the kit because I don't like putting too much work stuff in this planner, so I've trimmed these boxes down vertically on the sticker paper and then I'm trimming them horizontally on my planner so they fit nicely within the timelines. This older style mini kit from Plannerface does still have the 3-hut checklists, so I'm going to add in all of those for the top 2 or 3 things that I get done at work each day. I did mess around with these a lot because when I'm not colour blocking I don't like to have too much of the same colour in one place, so yeah, I ended up moving these around before I actually decided where I wanted each checklist to go. But then that is it for my stickers for the week, and I can go back and fill in all of my plans as usual using my Pilot Friction pen. So this week started off with a super busy day at work because we had some issues going on that needed to be fixed on Monday so that samples didn't get too delayed, and I think that's why I then completely forgot to film anything for a plan as I go style video. Also, I didn't write down in my planner that I was planning to do that style of video, so yeah, completely forgot. It's just been a really weird week. Work has been really busy, which I didn't expect. I thought this would be a fairly standard week. And then outside of work with my gym training, this is the heavy week. So I've been really focusing on that because I need to make sure that I'm resting enough between each session because they are, yeah, as I said, quite heavy. And then the Queen died on Thursday. So that's a pretty historical event to have happened on a week where you didn't expect it. Oh, here I forgot to add in the second birthday that was happening this week, so I've just added another skinny event label and a birthday present doodle in to mark that. Sorry, Gabby. But yeah, I don't want to focus too much on the whole like royal stuff that's going on just because it's exhausting to have it like absolutely shoved down your throat by the BBC constantly, so I'm just trying to avoid the news at the moment. So with my training this week, as I mentioned, it is the heavy week. So the way that it's working at the moment is I kind of build up to this one heavy week and then I have a week off, not off, but like a very light week the week after to kind of recover, and then I build up to another heavy week. As of recording this, I've PB'd one of my Olympic lifts and then I'm going to try and PB the other today. I'm recording this on Sunday morning. So I'm going to try and PB the second Olympic lift this afternoon. We'll see how it goes. This kind of training is quite full on, so I've had to be really careful about taking a decent amount of rest between each session, and then 2 of my sessions are on consecutive days at the end of the week. So this last one is always going to be the most difficult of the week. As you may have guessed from how much I have gone on about it, this week's focus was my new training plan because I'm really happy with this plan that I've made for myself, but I knew that this was going to be the difficult week of this kind of round of training. But I think I've done a pretty good job of focusing on that. But that's it for all of my pre-planning. Let's take a look at the finished spread. So here's the spread all filled out and I'm really happy with this one. The colour palette was a little bit weird for me and I wasn't sure whether I was going to like it when I was originally laying it down, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. Oh, I didn't even mention my 2023 planner arrived this week, so I'm really excited to start setting that up in the coming weeks. I've just remembered because of the Happy Mail sticker. So that's everything for this video, friends. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed it, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!